I'm happy I was part of leadership primer program with Priyanka, and see, when you talk about the leadership, we all in different level of leadership with different roles in our working life. But what is most important aspect I personally see, there is a requirement of continuous development irrespective of our level of leadership. But that of course will be questionable based on how many people available as for your trainer, as for your coach. So in that light, we have very few people in Sri Lankan context who can really depend on. So Priyanka is one good person I would personally recommend, personally have my regards, that you can really depend on. So I would have no hesitation to recommend Priyanka or his programs to any leader who would look forward for development.
Mama Naina Gomez, Mama Bank Ceylon, Chief Manager Recovery Corporate. My වැඩසටහනේ leadership primer කියන program එක. ඒ program එකට අපි දින 2කමාරක් තිස්සේ සහභාගී වුණා. ඒකේ විශේෂයෙන්ම Mr. ප්‍රියංග දසනායක දවස් 2කමාරක් තිස්සේ ඉතාම මහන්සි වෙලා වේස මහන්සිලා ටියුට්ස් හදලා programs හදලා සෑහෙන දැනුමක් අපට ලබා දුන්නා. leadership styles විවිධ ක්‍රමවලට කියා දුන්නා. ඉගැන්නුවා. ඒ ගැන අපි ලොකු සතුටයි. හොඳම සතුටෙන් අපි ඒක බාර ගන්නවා. මොකද කිසිම කෙනෙකුට නින්ද නොයා මේ program එක ඉවර වෙනකම්ම අපිට ඒ සඳහා සහභාගී වෙන්න ලැබුණා.
Yes, first thing that came to my mind when I was nominated for a 2.5 day training program, I was wondered how am I going to survive that 2.5 days. Because I have been involving in many of other training programs which has been nominated by my employer, and it has been very boring. You know, training usually gets into boring sections. But after I have been joined to this training, I understood that learning can happen in interesting ways also, and we could basically feel the difference of our improvement just by analyzing the activities we did over here. It was not paper based, and it was not always, you know, you have to sit in one place and get it done. It was seamlessly went into our minds and poured into our minds, I would rather say, and we didn't know the amount of learning that we are going to take in, but it was thanks to Priyanka, who knew how the tricks of pouring it in and making sure it settled in without getting much stress onto us. So basically this gave me opportunity to apply my day-to-day work in terms of theory. I have doing these things, certain things I have not doing, certain things that I were doing, and so there were certain learning curves in it, but I never knew how to formalize that or how to align that in a theoretical manner so I can turn back and look at and evaluate it. But this program opened my eyes onto that. So I think I would like to recommend this for any of the young managers. For example, I've only been in a managerial position for 1 year, and soon as my superior or the person who appointed me for this training, I knew there should be something very interesting. So I experienced that, and I would like to wish Priyanka all the very best. And I think more managers like myself will get enlightened by this training program. Thank you very much.
Leadership is a very interesting subject. You learn something new every day. When I came into Priyanka's program on Wednesday evening, I was hoping to learn something new, and I was not disappointed. Most of the areas were discussed, not just the concepts but the examples, and also the learning I got from the other people in the program were very interesting and added a new perspective to how I look at leadership. I'm sure I can take a lot of things away from this program and implement them in my work, and I'm really happy about that. Thank you very much, Priyanka.
ඉන්න හැම කෙනාම ස්ට්‍රෙස් වැඩ කළා මෙහෙම දින 2කමාරක වැඩසටහනක් දෙනවා කියන්නේ ස්ට්‍රෙස් නැති වෙලා ඒගොල්ලන්ට ෆන් එකක් විශේෂයෙන්ම අර අවුරුදු ගණන් එක දිගට වැඩ කළා ස්ට්‍රෙස් එක නැති කරගන්න මේ වැඩසටහන ඉතාමත් මේ ප්‍රායෝගිකව උපකාරී වුණා අපි හැමතෙම.
Very frankly speaking, I didn't believe in training leadership. I thought actually leaders are born. I thought that this type of training programs are very less effective. That was my belief when I came to this training. And the very first day when you asked me to do HOCO, I was angry with you, frankly, very frankly. I thought, what is this? Is this for this the bank spends such a big amount for us? But in the on the second day, around 10-11, my idea was changed. I'm speaking very frankly, and I should be very, very thankful to you. Thank you very much.
So the last 2 days were quite intense. Learned a lot about leadership styles and the different applications of leadership. And it also helped me understand my skills and identify gaps which needed to be filled and worked on. And what was most beneficial about this program was the knowledge that I received about the other types of leadership and the different applications which these different styles of leadership can be used in my day-to-day practical work scenarios. So overall, I think this was a very eye-opening program and very beneficial to me, and I'm sure everyone else here also would have benefited from it. And I'd like to wish Priyanka all the very best for his endeavors in such programs and his future as well. So yes, keep it up and all the very best.
අපි හැමෝටම මාර්ගය කියලා දුන්නා මෙතනින් යන්න ඕගලන්ට තියෙන මේක මෙහෙමයි කියලා දැන් හුඟක් තැන්වල ඒ වගේ එකක් අපිට කියන්නේ නැහැ මේ දීපයේ ප්‍රතිඵල අපි ගත්තා ප්‍රතිඵලය අපිට ලැබුණා විශේෂයෙන්ම ලීඩර්ෂිප් ස්ටයිල්ස් අපි මීට ප්‍රථම ඉගෙන ගත්තේවට වඩා වෙනස්ව අපි මේකෙදි ඉගෙන ගත්තා මම දන්න මම අනිත් සහෝදරයෝ යාළුවොත් එක්ක කතා කරපු හැමෝම හරිම සතුටින් මේ ලීඩර්ෂිප් ප්‍රයිමර් ප්‍රෝග්‍රෑම් එක ගැන කතා කළා හරිම සතුටුයි මේ මට කියන්න තියෙන්නේ මිසර් ප්‍රියංග දසනායක බොහොම හරවත්ව සාරවත්ව නින්දයක් නැතුව හොඳ ෆෝස්චර්ස් හොඳ බොඩි ලැන්ග්වේජ් එකකින් අපි සේරටම කොහොමද ආයතනයට ගිහලා මේකෙන් ප්‍රයෝජනෙ ගන්නෙ ඕගොල්ලෝ කොහොමද ලීඩර්ෂිප් ස්ටයිල්ස් මේකට යූස් කරන්න කියලා සෑහෙන දැනුමක් අපිට ලබා දුන්නා. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි බොහොම සියලු දෙනා වෙනුවෙන් මගේ කෘතඥතාවය මෙන් පළ කරනවා. ස්තුතියි.